The member from London West.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Premier. Speaker, the College Students Alliance and students across Ontario are rallying today at Queen's Park. They want to get back to their classrooms, and while a return to the table is good, it is not a settlement. Students remain concerned that they will have to go deeper into debt to complete their education. Even if the semester is not lost, students with special needs say they won't be able to manage a condensed program and will have to take another year. Deadlines to write certification exams could still be missed. Programs could still be cancelled. If this Liberal government actually cared about the 500,000 students attending Ontario colleges, they would guarantee that students will not be financially disadvantaged by this strike. Will they do that?
Mr. Speaker, I actually care about the students who are caught in the middle of this dispute. Mr. Speaker, that's why I'm so pleased that the minister has told us today that the parties are going back to the table. That is where the agreement will be forged, Mr. Speaker. And I have said publicly that it is a great concern of mine that students not lose their term, Mr. Speaker, that they be able to complete the work for this term so that they can move on, whether it's on to the next term or whether it's out into the work world, Mr. Speaker. So I am very encouraged that the parties are getting back to the table, and I would hope, Mr. Speaker, that they will move expeditiously to get an agreement so that those students can get back into the class as soon as possible.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Speaker, it seems clear to everyone but the government that provincial underfunding of the college system is the root cause of this strike. Ontario provides the lowest per-student funding of any other province. To reduce payroll costs, there has been a dramatic increase in the use of contract instructors, who now make up as much as 80% of all college faculty. As Fanshawe College student Shelley Carr says, I am a student retraining to avoid precarious employment. My profs deserve better than 4-month contracts, and so do I. Speaker, will this Liberal government ensure that colleges have the financial resources necessary to support more full-time stable faculty jobs and protect high-quality education for students?
Be seated, please. Be seated, please. Thank you. Premier.
Advanced Education and Skills Development.
Well, thank you, Speaker. And as I said the other day, we are absolutely committed to our college students. In fact, I would argue, Speaker, that there's been no government more committed to the success of our postgraduate students than this government, led by our Premier, Speaker. When it comes to college funding has gone up 82%, Speaker, while enrollment has gone up by 25%. But the big change, Speaker, is our change to OSAP, where we now have over 200,000 students who are getting their complete tuition free, Speaker. Another third of our students are getting help with the tuition, Speaker, and help with living expenses. Speaker, we're committed to the success of our students, and I am delighted that the two parties are back at the table.
Thank you. Any questions?